Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa Ninković. I am 24 years old and I'm born in America, in Ohio, and I moved 5 years ago to Germany, and I would say that's where my real testimony really began. So, yeah.
Pozdrav, moje ime je Vanessa Ninković. Ja sam 24 godine stara, dolazim iz Ohaja, moja obitelj se preselila tamo koliko godina? How many years?
I was born in America and then I moved to Germany.
Aha, znači rodila sam se u Americi i preselila sam se u Njemačku.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot to translate. So I moved to Germany 5 years ago and that's where my testimony begins.
Preselila sam se prije 5 godina u Njemačku i od tada moje iskustvo počinje.
So growing up, I didn't know really anything about God or the Bible, just the basics.
Dok sam odrastala nisam znala ništa o Bogu i Bibliji, jednostavno samo neke osnove.
And I went to church just as a child with my family, and then after some years we stopped going.
Kao mala odlazila sam u crkvu sa svojom obitelji, ali u jednom trenutku prestala sam dolaziti.
And then I just lived my life like normal, growing up as a teenager, just normal.
Od tada ja sam živjela svoj život normalno kao obični tinejdžer i to je bilo to.
And when I was 18, then I got the opportunity to move to Germany with my mom.
Kada sam napunila 18, dobila sam priliku da se preselim u Njemačku sa svojom mamom.
And I really didn't know what to think because my whole life was in America, my friends, everything, so the thought of moving to another country, it sounded great, but also I didn't think I could do that.
Nisam znala što da mislim jer preseljenje u drugu državu je bilo malo izazovno za mene i evo, nisam znala što očekivati.
Yeah, and so I thought about it and then I decided that I wanted to do it and I wanted to start a new life somewhere new, and I didn't know why I felt the need to go there, but I did.
Nisam znala što da mislim, ali donijela sam odluku da želim ići tamo i da želim početi novi život gdje god me on odvede.
And so I did it, I moved there, and right from the beginning we had some family friends in Stuttgart.
Uradili smo to, preselili smo se i od samog početka imali smo neke prijatelje u Stuttgartu.
And then I got invited to go to the church there, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna go. I want to.
Bila sam pozvana da idem u crkvu i rekla sam da, idem.
And so I started going and attending normally, and I met some great people there, and it just felt very nice to go.
Počela sam ići u crkvu i biti tamo u crkvi regularno i upoznala sam neke zanimljive ljude.
And then as time went on, I started to, out of interest, start reading the Bible on my own, and because I was living in Germany, I thought it would help me to practice my German, to translate some verses from German to English.
Kako je vrijeme prolazilo, ja sam odlučila čitati Bibliju sama za sebe. Mislila sam malo da vježbam i njemački, pa sam čitala Bibliju na njemačkom.
So I did that. I started reading the Bible, and a lot of time went on, and I felt really like God really is there for me and wants me to know Him.
Dok sam čitala Bibliju, dobila sam iskustvo da je Bog zaista prisutan u mome životu i da ga želim upoznati.
I started praying and just talking to God like He's my friend, and I realized who Jesus Christ is and what He did for me and for all of us.
Doživjela sam Boga kao svoga prijatelja i shvatila sam što je Isus učinio za mene.
And I decided I wanted to know Him more, and I kept doing what I can to know more, and I researched, I did a lot of watching YouTube videos and listening to other sermons in English.
Sve sam ga više i više željela upoznati i tako sam gledala propovjedi na YouTubeu, slušala i čitala neke stvari.
Because I was attending a German church, so didn't really catch much, but I had some people who translated for me.
S obzirom da sam prisustvovala i odlazila u njemačku crkvu, nisam puno razumjela i onda su mi neki ljudi morali prevoditi.
But I knew I wanted to know more in a way that I could understand it, and so I took it into my hands to do my part to really search the truth.
Ja sam znala da ga želim sve više i više upoznati i onda sam napravila inicijativu i sama istraživala.
And then as more time went on, I realized that I was already practicing some beliefs that were not in alignment with the Bible.
Kako je vrijeme prolazilo, ja sam shvatila da ja prakticiram neka vjerovanja koja nisu u suglasnosti sa Biblijom.
Before I came to Germany, I was already starting to get into some occult beliefs and some spiritual stuff.
Čak i prije nego sam došla u Njemačku, ja sam počela se približavati i odlaziti u neki kult sa čudnim vjerovanjima.
I got really deep into that, and I guess it was a way for me to try to figure out my purpose here on earth and who I am, and I also had a lot of questions for life, and I wanted answers right away.
Ja sam prilično duboko otišla u taj kult, vjerojatno sa željom da spoznam koja je svrha moga života i dobiti odgovore na određena pitanja brzo.
And so getting into these practices, I felt like I was getting answers right away, but I know I still felt inside that there is something missing.
Dok sam prakticirala ta vjerovanja, ja sam imala osjećaj kao da dobivam te odgovore, ali nešto unutra je nedostajalo.
And also because I was practicing tarot cards, reading cards, I don't know what that translates.
Ja sam prakticirala čitanje sa karata.
And a lot more also just contacting beings out there, but I didn't know who I was talking to or who I'm contacting, because I wasn't praying to God, I was just talking to something out there.
Također ja sam razgovarala s nekim bićima, iako nisam znala koje su ta bića i s kime razgovaram, ali evo.
And in the Bible it says that there will come a time where people will only listen to doctrines that fits their ears, like for their itchy ears, so they just listen to what they want to hear.
Biblija nam govori o tome da će doći vrijeme kad će ljudi htjeti čuti samo ono što žele čuti, ono što godi njihovom uhu.
And so that's what I was doing. I was just trying to, I guess, feed my ego and listen to things that made me feel good about myself and living my best life here on earth, but that was all apart from God.
Ja sam željela, slušajući te stvari, nahraniti moj ego, živjeti neki dobar život ovdje na zemlji, ali odvojeno od Boga.
And so because God knew that I was seeking a relationship with him and I wanted to know him more, he did his part to show me the truth and to lead me out of those beliefs, those dark practices that I was opening doors to also in my life for darkness.
S obzirom da je Bog vidio moju iskrenu želju da ga upoznam, on me vodio ka tome da ostavim te prakse i da izađem iz toga kulta u kojeg sam ušla.
Because obviously those things affected my mental health and everything, and it opens doors for darkness, and I didn't want to live in that anymore now that I knew the truth.
Ta vjerovanja i te prakse su otvorila vrata tami i Bog me želio izvući iz toga.
And so he did, and I repented for those things. I decided to turn from those things and truly decide to follow Jesus with my whole life, and I got rid of everything that was tied to Satan. I got rid of everything. I destroyed it. I threw it away.
Ja sam se pokajala i Bog mi oprostio i ja sam pokušala se otarasiti svih tih praksi i vjerovanja i živjeti u zajednici sa Bogom.
And I felt the greatest peace that I felt in my life until now, like really the greatest peace in leaving those things behind.
Kao rezultat toga ja sam osjećala zaista istinski mir i da me Bog blagoslovio u tome.
And since then I've just been pursuing a relationship with him, with Jesus, and my life has completely changed, and my character has changed, and it's just been the best decision of my life.
Od tada moj život se promijenio, moj karakter se promijenio i evo to je najbolja odluka u mom životu do sada.
Now I decided that it's time finally to be baptized, and I wanted to do it in nature somewhere beautiful.
Odlučila sam da je vrijeme da se krstim, da predam život Bogu na taj način i htjela sam da to bude ovako u prirodi.
And I prayed about it a lot, and I felt like God had given me peace about doing the baptism at Fratarski.
Ja sam se dosta molila u tome i Bog mi je odgovorio, dao mi je mir, a ja sam shvatila da Bog želi da se krstim ovdje na Fratarskom otoku.
So now I'm going to be doing that on the 19th of August here, and I'm very looking forward to it.
Ja se radujem toj odluci i krštenju i to će biti 19.8. Što je za u principu 2 dana.
And I'm looking forward to continuing my journey with the Lord, and I know it won't be easy, and it hasn't been easy since I decided to follow him, but I know it's all worth it in the end.
Također se radujem da ću nastaviti hod i odnos sa mojim Bogom i znam da neće biti lako, ali evo, Bog me vodio i vjerujem da će i dalje.
And I know that God is going to bless so many things for everyone else who decides to want to know him as he did for me.
Isto znam da će Bog blagosloviti sve one koji odluče to napraviti kao što je blagoslovio mene.
He provides everything that we need when we have the questions, and we don't need to look to other sources in life to get what we need.
On je voljan nam dati odgovore na pitanja i na sve naše potrebe i jednostavno spreman nam se otkriti.
Everything that I could ever need in this life I got from my God, and I'm just very happy to know him.
Sve što trebam u svom životu ja sam dobila od svog Boga i ja sam jako sretna zbog toga.
So that was my testimony. Thank you so much for listening. God bless.
Ovo je bilo moje iskustvo. Hvala puno na slušanju. Bog vas sve blagoslovio.